Hello and welcome to Blackmans Bay Studios. My name's Mick and this is my old mate Keith. And
Hi.
In the light of the Brexit result, we're having a bit of quiet reflection now. And I have to say, Keith, I've never seen you so calm and cool and collected as you are today.
Well, I got a bit wound up, didn't I,
Yeah,
in the last video, and I like to think that our little video that we did in some way helped that Leave campaign. Even if it persuaded one or two people, it really did its job, didn't it?
No, I think so.
It did its job. Yeah. So yes, I am relaxed, and obviously you're relaxed, you know. So
Now the Leave campaign.
Yeah.
They were very magnanimous in their victory, wasn't they? And how do you feel about that? Would you be the same?
Well, they were. I mean, I've never seen anybody sort of accept a win so graciously as they did. Of course, if I'd have been over there and I'd been part of that Leave campaign and I'd been on those days, would I have been? No. What I would probably have done is gone, losers, right, and stick it right up their fucking jacksie, Mick, right? Those treacherous bastards wanted to give the bloody country away. They should get everything they deserve and stick it right up them.
Yes,
that is the way that is, you know, that is the way I feel. We're not. I'm getting a little bit out of the kilter and I with what's going on.
Quiet reflection.
It is a bit quiet
reflection.
Yeah. We've all seen the maps of where people voted. What do you think of the Scottish situation, Nick?
Well, Scotland voted to stay in, didn't they? And England and Wales voted to stay.
Yeah, and in a way, I mean, we have to be fair. England and Wales really voted for Scotland and Ireland in that to leave the UK.
Yeah.
So what do you feel about that? I mean, I know you've been passionate about this sort of stuff before, but you know, how do you feel?
Well, actually, the way I feel is you can take your fucking haggis, you can take your bagpipes and Sir Roddy Stewart, and you can fuck off to the other side of Adrian's Wall. So that's what I feel, Keith.
Well, I'm a bit speechless there. I understand your passion, obviously, and how you feel, and I am, of course, 100% behind you. But just calm down.
Yeah, I need to.
This is, after all, a quiet reflection.
Yes, it is quiet reflection.
You know?
Yeah.
So that's take a deep breath, mate. Take a deep breath. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So what else?
Well, let's turn to David Cameron, shall we?
Yeah.
Now, I watched his speech live on the BBC last night.
Yeah, as I did as well.
And I have to say, it was a very passionate speech for someone who lost, and quite an impressive speech, I have to say. And he was getting a little bit teary there, wasn't he? A little bit breaking in his voice.
Yeah.
So, what's your reaction to that, Keith?
Well, I've got to say, look, I've got a little clip here of what he actually said. So I just want you to listen to this, Mick.
Yeah.
Right? Just listen to this.
Okay.
See what he said.
Yeah.
I love this country. I love this country. I love this country.
I love my fucking country. That fucking wanted to give it away, the treacherous bastard.
Calm down, Keith.
Yeah, sorry. That's how I feel about it, right?
Yeah.
I love my country. I love. Hang on. Sorry, calm down.
Do you still want to punch him?
Oh yeah. I mean, I've never wanted to punch a politician in all my life. Even now, if he walked in that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Even now,
if
he walked in my front door,
I
would fucking punch him. Right?
Okay. Yeah.
Calm down.
Yeah, calm down.
Just calm down.
Reflection.
Yeah. There's been a lot of talk in Australia about the Brexit.
Yeah.
You know, have you seen all of that? There's a lot of people in the news. Funny enough, the ABC News have never shown anything about the British financial system, the FT index. Never mentioned it in the last 2 years that I know, because I watch it every night. Watch that finance thing. They've never mentioned it until the last sort of couple of days, of course. You know, where it's starting to affect them. And now we get people in Australia saying that, oh, Britain was wrong to leave the EU. You know, how's your feeling on that, right?
Well, what if the shoe was on the other foot, Keith? Say it was Australia, part of a big block.
Which they are.
In trading.
Trading,
like the EEC.
Yeah, yeah.
But say it was a big block. As with places like Malaysia, maybe even as far north as Vietnam.
China. There are free trade agreements.
And then say it turned around from a trading block into a European Union type model.
Where have I seen that before? Look, you mean inch by inch, gradually chipping away
over the years.
Over the years, chip away.
So what would it be like? Say you replace the Aussie passport.
Yeah.
With an Asian Union
block, Asian Union passport. Yeah.
What else would they have to do, Keith?
Well, what about the currency?
Oh yeah, get rid of the Australian dollar.
You'd have to get rid of the Australian dollar.
Yeah,
wouldn't they?
that's right.
I mean, that's, you know. What about Australia's laws being dictated out of, say, Jakarta?
Jakarta, yeah. I wonder how the Aussies would like that.
You know, or Kuala Lumpur or somebody like that, you know. Do you think they would accept that?
Yeah, I don't think so.
You know, and then you've got things like the open door policy where everybody in that whole trading block can just walk into Australia whenever they feel and go home whenever they feel. They can work here. You know, you'd have how many millions of Chinese would be banging on the door?
Do you think it'd be a one-way traffic?
Oh, yes.
Straight into Australia.
Would you want to go and live in China, Mick?
Definitely not.
You know, I certainly wouldn't. And that is the sort of thing, you know, you've got these lawmakers, you know, and of course the other thing, Mick, is the big thing is the an Asian army.
Oh yeah.
You know,
what would that be made up?
Well, you know, and Australia would have to give up their defence force.
Of course they would, yeah.
And
so who'd do all the fighting, Keith?
Well, I just don't know. Who would defend? Who would defend?
Who would defend Australia?
Oh, I know. I understand that.
Can you see China defending Australia?
Well, not really. You know. So this is the sort of, they're the sort of scenarios that the Australians have got to consider, if you like, before they start criticising Britain for leaving the EU.
Yeah.
What would they do? Yeah. Tell me what they would do, Mick.
Well,
They would tell them to fuck off, wouldn't they?
Yeah, they would.
They would tell them to fuck off, and rightly so. So all the Australians out there who are you know, against Britain leaving the EU, you fucking think on. You think about what we've just said. And I tell you, you're going down the path now of this free trade group. It's already happening. And they will inch, and they will chip, and they will fucking chip. Trust us on that.
You've been warned right here on Blackmans Bay Studios.
That's right.
Calm down.
Oh, no, I'm calm. Okay, well, thanks, Mick. Thanks for this little fireside chat.
Yeah, I think it's been very nice. Quiet reflection.
Yeah.
How true is that? Yeah.
I mean, we are always calm, as you've just seen, you know. And we do occasionally get heated, but I think our points are punching hit home.
Yeah,
right to the point.
Hopefully, yeah.
You know.
So really, Keith, I'd like to propose a toast to the future of Britain.
To the future of Britain.
And the future of Australia.
And the future of Australia. And don't go down the same path as what the EU did. That EU is breaking up as we speak. It ain't going to last. Britain's, as the
first brick
Farage said, the brick's out the wall.
Yeah.
And it's a very big brick because it's one of the cornerstones, let me say.
Yeah.
Right? So, thanks very much for watching.
Well done, Britain.
Well done. Well done, all you leavers out there, and we'll see you very, very soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
This has been a Blackmans Bay Studio production.